Hi everybody, I'm Michelle T. Martin, your financial fitness coach, and you know what time it is. It's time to get your finances into shape. We're going to spend a little bit of time talking to our business owners and entrepreneurs because guess what? It's time for you to get your business into shape. I want to help you learn everything that you need to know to become and to remain local compliant, state compliant, and federal compliant. I want to empower and equip you, arm you with the information you need to be successful in marketing, branding, and networking so that you can build your business, generate more revenue, and go out and impact the community and the circle of influence that you have. You know, let's face it, as a small business owner, have you ever been really overwhelmed with the paperwork? I mean, really, you got into business, to do what it is you're doing. And then you find out about all of this paperwork. It can be a headache as you're trying to figure out which tax form do I file, or do I even need to file taxes at all. Had one client to ask me, and what receipts do I need to keep? I was told I need to keep all these receipts. I kept them all, and then I was later told that I didn't need them. What do I do? Do I need workman's comp or not? I've heard about a way that you don't have to pay sales tax. How do I do that? And these are a lot of the times the questions that small business owners are faced with. And actually, in honesty, all of it's paperwork. And you can waste valuable time that can be spent generating income and revenue for your business just trying to track down and figure out which paperwork belongs where. And I can really relate and identify with that. When I opened my first business, my business experience at that point was I was thrown into the middle of it when my father died tragically and unexpectedly the day before he and my mother were to open up their business. Well, my mom told me, she says, Michelle, I want to do this, but I can't do this right now. And so if you want to open this business and run it, go right ahead. And I wanted to honor my father. I wanted to be there for my mother. So I quit my corporate job, moved back to Orlando, and opened up this business for her. And I have to tell you, it was tough because I was not prepared for the paperwork. I had to learn a whole new business, let alone the paperwork side of it. But you know what? I was blessed with some amazing people, and the business allowed me hours to spend on researching while I was minding and tending to the business at hand. So armed with this new knowledge, we fast forward. I moved to Sarasota in 2000. And by the way, we built that business up so it was successful, and my mother was able to later sell it for a profit. But moving forward, fast forwarding, I moved to Sarasota in 2000. Moved there with a few $100s in my pocket, but I had a great vision and a dream that I was supposed to start this business. It took a little while, but I did it using my income tax return. And because I had that knowledge and knew what to do, I was able to build that business. And by 2004, I won the Sarasota Chamber of Commerce Award. It was great. And even during the economic downturn, I was able to stand and to survive the storms when almost everyone else I knew that was in business and I was doing business to business with, they're gone. They weren't able to survive. And so I credit a lot of that to the fact that I just knew what to do. I knew how to do a lot of it on my own. I wasn't confused. I wasn't overcharged because I was knowledgeable. And I want to give that same knowledge to you. There's an old saying that what you know won't hurt you. But I challenge that because there's one form right here in the state of Florida that if you don't file it on time every year, if you miss the deadline, it costs you $400. That's the penalty. So I say what you don't know can definitely hurt you. So we'll put together this workshop that I'm so excited about. And let me give you just a real quick rundown on what you can expect to learn at this workshop. We're going to go over everything it takes to become and stay compliant on the local level, the state level, and the federal level. We're going to answer those questions for you about workman's comp, about the resale certificate. We're going to talk about the quarterly sales tax and the quarterly, income tax that you have to file with IRS. We're going to talk about those. We're going to discuss what type of tax forms you need to file based on the type of entity that you are. We're even going to talk about record keeping and bookkeeping. And I'm making all of this available in a workbook so you can even take it home with you after the workshop to have to refer back to. And that's not it. We know that after you become compliant and you understand the paperwork of it, paperwork aspects, you need to be able to go out, brand your business, market your business, and take it to the next level. So we have partnered, and we've got some people who are coming that are going to talk about branding and how to build your website, what needs to be on your website, about your logo, all of these things. And we're putting it all together in one nice, neat little package for you, doing everything except for wrapping it in gift paper and putting a bow on it. And all of this is happening May 31st. It's only going to cost $20. Yes, all of this information is only going to cost 20 hours. Do you know how many years and hours I've spent researching and gathering all this information? And because I want to see you be successful in what you're doing, I'm putting it all together for you. And in this workshop on May 31st, you'll get all of this information. That's right, for only $20. So all you need to do is go ahead, click the button, register now, reserve your spot, and I'll see you on May 31st. I'm so excited about what's happening in your life right now. I believe that if you if you come to this workshop, apply the principles that we're going to be discussing, that you're going to see your business truly go to the next level. And if you're just thinking about getting into business, you definitely need to be here, because you'll be ahead of everybody else, because you will already know everything about compliance. You'll already have a hand up on marketing and branding. So when you do start your business, you will start out correct from the very beginning. Go ahead, don't wait, register. I'm looking forward to meeting with you and being with you on May 31st. And remember, increase is the theme for 2014. Be blessed.